Well, because
I was still kind of, even after we were fighting, I was still kind of sweeping for Josh, because Josh wrote to one person saying, like, my sister's not here. So I'm like, yeah, mate, I think it's probably his sister. No reason to keep investigating that. Why would he invoke Chris Tyson and Keffels in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, bro, what can you say? I mean, obviously he's going through something at the moment, isn't he? I just find it very funny that he had the tipster thing.
Yeah, people were like, dude, Nick dropped the DMs in that Twitter Versus video, and I like dropped 3 pages of like 37 in that initial Twitter Versus meme. It was like literally like, hey, dude, why are you calling Destiny a pedophile? And he's like, can I just tell you what's happening in my life right now? This video is sponsored by Rocket Money. Hi, I know you're probably confused about why there's another video about Bowblax on your feed, but for all intents and purposes, this should be the last video about Bowblax. Like you, I thought this drama was over. Bowblax seemed to indicate as much on his feed just a few hours prior to his most recent meltdown. Realistically, this was over. All Josh needed to do was shut up and make Twitter verses, but instead, the lolcow gene was activated, and he was simply unable to contain himself. The first tweet isn't anything special. Bowblax just posted a bunch of people crushing him and then tried to rip off the Ethan Ralph Daddy Jim meme. It's pathetic, don't get me wrong, but let's be real. This tweet alone would not warrant a response from me. No, Josh chose to follow his tweet up with an absurd lie, and that's why we're here. Josh claims I optics checked him about gender and took the advice I gave him out of context. He also used this tweet to announce his non-binary gender, and the implication is I've essentially forced him to do this. This tweet from Bowblax is out of context. He is lying, and he's doing this to blame me for a gender reveal he willingly chose to put out there. In fact, with a few more screenshots taken from the same night, you can see that Josh not only came around to my good advice, but he literally agreed with me. At this point, I see no reason to conceal the full context of the night, and in the rest of this video, you'll see Bowblax having the biggest meltdown of his career, lie about being diagnosed with BPD that he used as a crutch to explain said meltdown, come out as non-binary during a heated argument, make bizarre comments about gender euphoria, and ask me for 2,000 Canadian dollars to pay his mortgage for the BPD mania outbreak. Maybe if Bowblax had our channel sponsor, this could have all been avoided. Whether you're buying something big like a new pinball machine or a brand new car, or, you know, you're just trying to make those monthly mortgage payments, it's really important to be on top of your finances. I recently found out that I had a subscription for Netflix that I didn't even realize I was paying for. Now, whenever something like this happens, I end up spending most of my day trying to find out what I'm even subscribed to, what's charging me every single month. And, you know, it's just annoying because then when you find out about it, you have to go and now cancel each and every individual subscription. That's annoying. I don't like it. But today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. For all the mortgage Andies out there, Rocket Money is what you need to save and manage your money better. This personal finance app allows you to manage subscriptions, lower bills, build a custom budget, and grow your savings all in one place. I personally love using Rocket Money to cancel unwanted subscriptions. I can safely and securely identify reoccurring charges, and it'll cancel unwanted subscriptions for me. You can even cancel from within the app from just a couple of taps. No need to worry about customer service calls. Rocket Money has helped save customers up to $740 a year when you use all of the app's features. In total, Rocket Money has helped customers save over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Take control of your finances today with rocketmoney.com/Nicholas DeOrio to get started for free. Thank you very much to Rocket Money for sponsoring the channel. Now, let's talk about Bowblax. Not going to be a long one tonight. I mean, it's going to be a long segment, but it's not going to be a long stream. Ladies and gentlemen, Bowblax just made the biggest mistake of his entire life. We're doing this right now. This is happening right now. Chat, what the f is this? What the f is this, dude? Jesus Christ.
Some non-binary people this year.
Okay, you did Aiden just go to like Con or some shit and fucking
No, it's a lot of
Alright, okay. My bad.
So earlier I gave you an example. I called it an iceberg. I said there's an iceberg. It's unexpected how large these things truly can be, how far into the abyss they truly dwell. And people were asking where were we at the end of the last stream. We were about half. about halfway down. Josh has removed my strings. I have nothing restraining me. I can just tell you what happened now. There's no reason to sit here and do 15 more streams, leaking another little bit, or dits and doodads. I could just show you what the fuck happened. And that's it. I don't know why he did this today. This was an insane fucking move. This is absolutely absurd. He leaked his first DMs from our conversation, and they make me look good. And we're gonna look at all the context here, but to be honest, I don't think it's necessary. By the way, guys, this is the optics check I was screaming at Nick about. It wasn't. It was absolutely not. I didn't want to come out as I didn't optics check Bowblax about the non-binary stuff. At least I don't remember doing that. It was very obviously about the Destiny stuff. That's why it was said during the Destiny part, but cool. I didn't want to come out as non-binary yet, but I feel like I have to now because screaming at Nick about optics checks looks unhinged without the context. What is happening? What the fuck is going on? You have so many questions right now. I imagine you have a lot of questions. They were saying, Nick, how did you fall for this BPD thing? How could you have fallen for such an easy thing? Bro, I was learning about fucking, what did he call it? Gender euphoria, okay? I was learning about gender euphoria. There was quite a few things going on in this conversation, all right? There's still one section I blacked out, but you know what it is. I just don't want to tell you what descriptively happened in it. It's okay. You're getting 39 screenshots. I think you'll survive. Yeah, so while this whole BPD thing was going on, I'm fucking learning about gender dysphoria. I'm learning about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff has happened. This is the full context. There is absolutely no reason not to just fucking rapid fire through this shit if he's gonna start checking me like this on Twitter. I said, I don't know, bro. I'd probably stop tweeting stuff like that. You randomly tweeting about non-binary people being valid doesn't make people be valid. Using the correct pronouns in a video while others are misgendering people will make them feel valid. Tweeting trans rights is infinitely less valuable than just treating trans people like normal human beings in your actual content. That's why people are saying you're virtue signaling. Based, good take. I think when Xander Hall says, can we get a trans rights in chat at the end of his stream? It's fucking really cringe. If you want people to think that you're an ally, call fucking trans people by the correct pronouns when you read their tweets. That's all you gotta do, okay? Bowblax tweeted out, non-binary people are valid, guys, and he got into a fight with Tom about it. And I said, I kind of understand why Tom wrote that, all right? I get where it came from. And he goes, I'm non-binary. That's why I tweeted it. I told Slacker 3 years ago. Ryan Beard knew. And it's like, whoa, Jesus Christ. What am I getting into right now? And you're going to see this is the whole conversation. You just talk to the guy for 5 seconds and then you just learn another, like, this is just, yeah, so this is what he thought looked good. I added context, but there's no use going through this thread. It's a waste of your time. We're going to go through the real thread, chat. We're going to just run through it. By the way, Tipster is pansexual because he's become so pathetic that he's no longer considered a man. He tweeted that 1 month ago. This was after he told everybody he was non-binary. He told, dude, there are people in chat who knew about this. And I did my best to make it quiet and not fucking leak this on him because I was trying to do this guy a favor. I don't even like this guy. I'm doing this guy a favor. I don't want to leak his fucking gender. Okay? This guy, I hear that random chatters knew this guy was non-binary, and even those guys had the restraint to not reveal this information to embarrass Bowblax. And then Bowblax tried to use it as a weapon. Bowblax tried to invoke the non-binary clause, okay, and come after me. And for what? Are you fucking serious? The gender leak? Here, let's see what the actual discussion is about. This is where Bowblax started going off the rails. I have the thread right here. We've already started reading it. He sends me this thread by Sensory Stories. This reminds me of when we had our first major fights, like the Boo Boss stream. Why I think autistic people are often accused of being manipulative in 5 easy steps. 1. The autistic person and another person have a misunderstanding. Another person, the OP, accuses autistic person of something based on their perception of the situation. Step 3. The autistic person feels they need to defend themselves and explain themselves, so they do their best to get OP to see their side. But then part 4. OP slips into an ever so slight understanding of the autistic person's correct view on things, but he doesn't want to accept that retard's perspective, right, chat? We don't want to accept that! So they get themselves to snap out of it, and they double down on their accusations. Ooh, malicious. Part 5. OP decides that it must be the autistic person making up a story to manipulate them because it almost worked. But they were smart enough to figure it out before being manipulated. Not saying you've accused me of being manipulative, though. Just saw a tweet, and it reminded me of that. I'm actually in a really good, happy mood right now. And I'm glad we're still friends and got past those beefs. You're awesome, man. LMAO! I get what you mean. I get it, dude. I understand. I get the lore. Base, dude. I totally get it. Jesus Christ. And then he posts the tweet. The tweet on screen right here, if I remember correctly, this is going to be the, this is the Destiny tweet that we reviewed on every fucking stream and in the video. This is the Destiny pedophile boosting tweet. I pulled a king of nothing because something else in my life recently happened, and it got me fucked up. I shouldn't have been on Twitter or tweeting. Don't worry about it, dude. It's not the worst thing ever. It was just a tweet, but like, don't do stuff like that. Apologizing 100% makes it not pulling a king of nothing. I won't. I just hope the optics aren't too bad. I'm just not going to tweet about Destiny or Mr. Girl because of how he dismissed my sister's grooming. By the way, he's talked about that publicly, just to be clear. Actually, you know what?
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
Just to know where this came from. It's because Bowblax is a fucking chronic oversharer.
I had a friend who really liked Talkie. He turned out to be a pedo.
Oh. You know an IRL pedo, dude?
Yes! I've said this many times.
Dead ass?
Yes. Well, I didn't know he was a pedo until I, well, he groomed, but he was also a pedo with somebody else.
What did he do?
He groomed my sister.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Okay, so I don't want to get any shit for that. Sorry. He dismissed my sister's grooming. I just get too mad about that to accurately comment on him. I also don't think Destiny is a pedo. A couple hours later, I did fuck up, and I kept trying to roast Destiny after my bad tweet. I just want to let you know that I'm not trying to be unfair to him. I'm just going nutto a bit. I'm going to be taking a small step back from being super active online for a bit. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to let myself turn into a lol cow. I'm sorry, I have to pause for a second. That is the worst Freudian slip I've ever seen in my history of fucking doing YouTube. Holy shit, chat. Nobody pointed that out. I'm going to let myself turn into a lol cow or become another casualty on the list of commentary friends lost. And feel free to DM me if you think I tweeted something bad. You know why he said that, chat? It's because the optics check was about the Destiny tweet. That's why he said that. Just to be clear that he's lying to you on Twitter about the non-binary stuff because he's using his fucking gender to try to get one over on me. That's a good plan. Let it blow over a bit. Do you mind if I give you the quick context on what happened to me recently? Not as an excuse, but I want you to know as my friend. I won't trauma dump, I promise. If you want me to know as a friend, I'll happily hear it, but keep it between... I'll happily hear it and keep it between us, but it'll have no bearing on how I judge this situation from a criticism perspective, but we discussed that part already, and I think you're going to be fine. This is what he's referencing when he's talking about childhood trauma on Chud Logic's stream. That's the only thing that I'm not showing you because it's really not that interesting. It's just Josh talking about his personal shit. We're going to jump right back directly after he finishes talking about it. Sorry if that's a lot. So basically he trauma dumped. Just if you're unaware, I'm sorry, I'm not going to trauma dump. Trauma dumped immediately. Nothing justifying the action. Literally just trauma dumping. So yeah, it was just a little bit of... Anywho. By the way, Jesus. So yeah, this goes behind YouTube and optics. Just let my emotions seep into my job. Nah, man, that's pretty rough. Mr. Girl stuff has been a trigger for you, but that is not something to be ashamed of. And he sent me like the fuck me face. It's like the fuck me face. Chat, is there a single person in the chat who sends that blushy smiley face to anyone unless they're trying to plow? I've never in my life sent that blush me smiley face unless I was trying to plow somebody, dude. There's no way. Thank you for saying that. I really hate Destiny and Mr. Girl a lot. I know Destiny isn't a bad person, but him defending him, plus calling me a retard, and being ableist, plus his cruelty to the death of the Trump supporter, has me mad. But I respect your opinion on him, even if I think it's a bit simpy sometimes. And now, this is the day of the non-binary tweet. Non-binary people valid, and then the praise skibbity or die interaction. I want to vent and not do anything rash, but like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to be nice to my fans, and Tom ruins the vibe! I don't know, I'm probably being sensitive right now, but it's not nice, considering I was just making my fans feel validated, and I enjoyed seeing that. Now my thread is ruined! I don't know, bro. I would just probably stop tweeting stuff like that. You randomly tweeting about non-binary people being valid doesn't make them valid. You using the correct pronouns in a video while others are misgendering people, that'll make them feel valid. Tweeting trans rights is infinitely less valuable than just treating a trans person like a normal human being in your actual content. That's why people are saying you're virtue signaling. I'm non-binary. Whoa, big reveal. Oh shit, oh shit. I'm non-binary. That's why I tweeted it. I told Slacker 3 years ago, and you can confirm it with him. Ryan Beard knows too. It's why I have long hair. And tweets like that and the response to it is why I will never be public about it. Ever. And if you tell someone about this, we can't be friends about it. Sorry, I'm not a super forgiving person. I'm normally a super forgiving person, but I need to set a line right here. Firmly, do not ever tell anyone about it. And that's why I like trans women. What the fuck does that mean? Just to be clear, he revealed this, not me. But Chud Logic has some company, okay? What? Bro, I knew this guy was non-binary for 5 seconds and he started chasing. Immediately starts chasing. What the what a horrible way to start this conversation. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? It's why I like trans women. The pieces were there, bro. I don't know. Maybe I didn't think people would assume I'm trying to virtue signal with one simple supportive tweet to non-binary people, especially my friends Tom and Nick. I know I didn't tell you, but at least trust me that I'm not a virtue signaling I'm not retarded. I know psychologic. I studied it. I know trans people are mentally ill with gender dysphoria. I know I'm mentally ill, and I have gender dysphoria. It's not a fun condition to have. I don't want to be non-binary. Oh my god, what is this shit, dude? What the fuck? Bro, how would you respond to this? This is Chuck McGill. Tom, he orchestrated it. I'm not retarded. I know psychologic. I studied it. He defecated through a sunroof. This chicanery. Oh my god. I'm not retarded. I know psychologic. I studied it. I know trans people are mentally ill. Holy shit, dude. I'm a fucking person, bro, not an optics machine, pumping out a perfectly optical, politically neutral take every day. I'm not a fake fuck like Teffels or any of these woke-ass bitches. I'm strong in my beliefs and principles. I don't believe in fairy tale Z/their shit. So don't even try pulling that on me. Keep quiet and let me be on my LGBTQ stuff. Anything else is fair game. Respect this new boundary I'm placing here. Oh my god, what? I'm sorry, chat. How did Nick fall for the non-binary and I'm the BPD thing? Bro, I got hit with a lot of stuff all at once. And he's telling me I can't fucking talk about this shit? Keep quiet, let me be on my LGBTQ shit. Bro, how the fuck are you gonna go on after hours? You think the chat's not gonna make a joke? I'm not even talking in these DMs. How the fuck is that gonna work? Keep quiet, let me be on my shit. Anything else is fair game. Respect this new boundary that I'm placing here. I love you, man. You're smart, funny, witty, awesome. I'm your friend until death if you want. I seriously love you so much as a friend and as a co-worker. But please let me do this for me. My bad if it looks kind of sus that I didn't respond, but I've been working on my office all afternoon. And try to respect me a little more. I've always known your respect for me, but it might be a tad low. You might roll your eyes and treat me like an intellectual inferior, but this lack of trust of me simply saying non-binary is cool is absolutely absurd, and I need a genuine apology from you. Yeah, I'm just seeing this now. Fucking thank you, dude. I'm so tired of being treated like a retard, like the dumbass of the group, because I suffer from mental illness. It's not nice. Hey, dude, I get what you mean. I like teasing and shit, but it goes too far. Like, I'm sorry if you've been made to feel that way by me and the guys. You have at times, and I don't like getting calls. You ramble about shit like pinball and start talking about something different and you ignore it and shut it down in favor of your hobby every time. I never get to express myself around you, and it hurts. And I tried being your friend because despite that, I think you're awesome, but I'm closer with fucking Xylee than you. Like, what the fuck? We never do co-op streams anymore, which were super fun. Ever since Augie left and stopped talking with me for 6 months, I've had to grind away at solo streaming. I like co-op streams. That's why I loved being a co-host, and I lost that. And Dead on Dave sucks ass, and he's not a good replacement. I feel like part of our friendship died when we stopped making content together, thriving off of our creative energy. I know we're co-workers and not IRL friends, but there's a basic level of respect that's not being met for how long we've known each other. And even when I want to do one fun thing, like play Among Us, you shut it down. Fucking Among Us. Not even one game! I'm closer with Stardust and Xylee and these random fucks. It's so sad. I hate it. I had to confide in fucking King of Nothing! King of Nothing, listen to me, and you didn't! That's retarded and insane! I've known you for so long! What the fuck? I need you to listen and think about what I said and make a real apology. Not public, no optics, just you talking to me! I think you fucking owe me that if you even respect me just a little bit. A video form, written form, whatever. I understand this was a mistake on your part, but you had no malicious intent, but I think it's a big fuck up. And I don't know if I'm being sensitive, but yeah. I'm always worried about being too whiny or bitchy, which is why I let retards like Team step on me for so many years with no respect. And now I see you doing the same shit with Destiny. Letting him step all over you, trying to correct the record of when he called you a big fat retard on his stream over fucking Boogie2988 DMs. Pathetic is what I think it is. I don't know, man. Maybe it's harsh. I think I ran out of music. Sorry. Let me just, Maybe it's harsh, but it's what I think. You're a talented, smart, loving dude, but sometimes you're dense as fuck. Why do you think my debate with Destiny stood the test of time, but yours didn't, despite it being on the same topic? You're not smarter than me, Nick. We're just smart in different ways. You need to hold me to the same respect level you have for yourself, or I don't want to be your close online friend / co-worker anymore. Sorry, I love you, bro. I really do, but this is how I felt about you for a year now. Sorry, I didn't tell you sooner. I just assumed maybe one day you'd just magically respect me and not act like I'm dumb and Destiny's so smart in comparison to me. I don't know politics, but I know how to be a smart fuck lafooving about dead innocent corpses outside of a public protest and make a big tee-hee joke about it like someone's dad did just die. I don't give a fuck about optics at that point. Destiny's a freak and I never want to be as intellectual as him. He's a sex pest freak that needs to shut the fuck up and stick in his lane of debating Boogie2988 fat fuck on his cancer. Destiny is too retarded for civil political discourse. He's too content-brained. Make a good, funny political stream does not equal smart, Nick. A hole exists outside the screen. There's a theocracy process, and it's not decided by Twitter likes. You have zero respect for my opinion or intelligence. Half the community knows this is what I think of this entity, but you don't. You have zero respect for my opinion or intelligence. Half the community knows this is what I think of this entity, but you don't. Then, you get surprised when I take a little jab at him on Twitter. This entity openly calls me retarded on streams. We've been online enemies for years, and you're too self-absorbed to see that. He memeing on Destiny is like me memeing on Anissa Jomha. My audience has been aware of this for years. I have a 600,000 view video owning Destiny on his channel. My Twitter versus audience is not the dumb little commentary RFC community that, by the way, I built with Augie over 3 years. I helped build the community that you're setting my standards to. Destiny is not cool. He is not my friend. I hate him. Tipster, I hate as a meme. Destiny, I hate him. He's feeble. He's not my friend. Everyone but you knows this. Literally, like 20 YouTubers know my behind-the-scenes opinion of him. I don't need your snarky optics check next time. Fucking DM me. Zero respect. I'm asking for the bare minimum, dude. Bare fucking minimum. Share this DM convo anywhere. I don't care. It's juicy content. Fuck it. Fuck you, asshole. Apologize for real. We're not friends. Bye. Are you good? I was putting RGB on my refrigerator. I'm sorry. You're sending like a lot of messages. I'm not gonna leak your DMs. I just understand what you want me to. I don't understand what you want me to apologize for, unless it's not responding, because that's fair. I just got a lot of shit going on right now. Did you read all my DMs? I want you to read them, internalize them for a day or a couple of hours, and respond with a well-written private or video apology. Then, we move on like nothing ever happened. You're still my friend, bro. Homies for life if you want. And respect me, but please, just listen. Respond like a person, not a YouTuber. I won't talk about this ever publicly. Zero public pressure. I'll probably forgive you if you make any type of apology. To be honest, I need your honest thoughts and responses. As thoughtful. As a human person. Zero optics or business involved. Public business as usual, 100%. I want to hang out and play games with you soon if you're down. And take your time, no rush. Just don't take more than 2 days, please. Now we're entering my responses. These are my responses to all of what you just saw. It was quite a lot to consume. A lot of stuff was happening. I was reading about childhood abuse. I was reading about gender. Okay, no BPD quite yet, but I'm reading about quite a lot. And I give him what I think is a totally reasonable response and a totally measured response based off of what we had seen. Hey, dude. Okay, so anyways, I'm just going to be honest. I think you're acting pretty unhinged right now. And I don't think you're in any position to order me around like this. Before I address anything you've written, I want to say I understand what you've been going through a lot recently, and you haven't been acting like yourself. Yesterday, you told me the stuff about your family, and I know the stuff with Destiny is personal for you, and I think you should disconnect and take a week off. We can forget this convo happened and move on. With that being said, I will be addressing your arguments. Firstly, my advice about your non-binary tweet is actually good. My advice about your non-binary tweet is actually good, and I would send it to you again without a second thought. Even knowing you yourself are non-binary. If you were gay and you tweeted, "Gay people are valid, guys," it would be just as cringe as your most recent tweet. I believe the way you engage with LGBTQ creators speaks for itself, and you're clearly an ally more so than I. I'm honestly inclined to agree with Tom in that interaction, so that's my response to that one. Next up, secondly, I'd like to thank you for feeling comfortable to share your gender with me. It doesn't change how I view you, and I won't be sharing that with anyone else. Third, I don't plan to engage with you about this weird angle of who's more intelligent. This is the part that I specifically find the most unhinged. I'm not sure if this is some insecurity or you're not thinking straight, but I'm not debating you on the perception I have of you that you've entirely created in your head. I know it was dumb and aggressive. I'm sorry about that. The only way I felt like I could get this info out, I'm sorry, I was pressured. I found out that was a lie. So apparently he wanted to fight more, and he was tard wrangled in VC by Aiden Projects, who begged him to stop writing. I was shocked as much as you are. I found out that this was not even sincere. Aiden begged him to stop. And by the way, he was pressured. The voices in his head told him, you have to blow up your career. What does that even mean? I was pressured. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, he's not thinking straight. He's non-binary. Yeah, exactly. Lastly, I'm going to address Destiny. Just to be clear, I'm not friends with Destiny. I've spoken to him maybe 6 times. The reason why I responded to your tweet was not because I'm simping or because I feel like I need to defend him. I responded because you spread wild misinformation about him, and your recent replies make it seem like you did this on purpose. Dude, we know Courtney. She's active in our community. It's weird when you know this tweet is satirical to just blatantly push pedophile allegations. You didn't deserve an optics check. You deserve to be corrected. This conversation reinforces my opinion on that. Please disconnect the offensive, inflammatory parts of what I was saying and think about the info honestly as a person and not as a YouTuber. This will always be private. Yeah, you fucking wish. Also, I don't know why you think this hatred for Destiny you have is some secret private offline take. Everyone knows you hate him. I am fully aware that you don't like him. I wasn't surprised you took a jab at him. I was surprised that you tried to smear him as a pedophile. I don't give a flying fuck who you like or dislike. I'm not out to get you. You just tweeted something stupid. Anyways, reread my first DM or take a break. If you come back down to earth, I'm down to be friends or something. Otherwise, I can't play along and keep this friendship going. I'm entirely incapable of being held at gunpoint and being told to apologize. I'm not going to be reading anything you write me for 48 hours. And I'm muting notifications. Regardless of if you take my advice or not, I will not be fighting with you. Ultimately, that did not go... We ended up keep talking a little bit more. Okay, I'll go offline. Sorry for freaking out on you, man. 7:25. At 7:28, Bowblax said, I also 100% agree with the part that I put fire on. Yeah, you know what part he put fire on, chat? You want to fucking lose your mind? Remember that shit he just posted? He wrote he 100% agrees with the part about the non-binary tweet and my stance on it that he just tweeted out. That was the reason he had to leak his gender shit. This guy literally fucking hearted it and said, I 100% agree with you. So he just lied to you all publicly. He just told a complete fucking lie publicly, if you're wondering. I'll go offline for that time. Sorry for freaking out. 7:25. Also, I 100% agree with the part that I put a fire on. But yeah, I'll leave this be and move on now. Sorry. 7:28. Dude, I'm so fucking sorry and embarrassed. I legit snapped. I had an unironic breakdown. I'm so embarrassed. I'm taking a week offline to recover. This is at 10:54, by the way. Still tweeting. And you don't need to apologize for anything. Don't worry about it, man. Get some rest. Glad you're doing better. You're a good friend, dude. Not looking to fight with you. So I thought, oh, fuck, dude. Okay, he's okay. He just he snapped back to reality. It took him like 4 hours to figure it out. We're actually super okay. Thank you for understanding. I haven't snapped like that in over 6 years. I thought I was past it. I'm sorry you had to witness that and experience it. One last thing before I go AFK, because I'm getting unhinged mad at everything, but Alex Skekmo is a retarded fucking Oh god. Jesus Christ. Anywho, these are Alex Gekmo's DMs. The reason I kicked you from my private was because yesterday I was trying to stop my... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Alright, I didn't see that was there. Did you leak that one, Alex? Did you leak that one? Oops. Jesus Christ. Did not see that was... I didn't know that was in there. He really leaked it 10 minutes before I would have messed that up. Dude, my career is in that fucking guy's hands. He has killed a lot of people, but he saved my balls tonight. You also have my permission to give Tom a light explanation if he gets curious about my weird response if it passively comes up in a convo you have with him. I'm still offline doing well. I'm gonna get tested for... Bro! How else do you read that? Please tell me how you read that. Please let me know. Please let me know. How? This guy bailed for like 5 minutes and he comes back in and he goes, I'm gonna get tested for BPD. If you don't want small updates or whatever, let me know. I know we're just coworkers. Might be a lot, regardless. I'm getting help, bro. And again, sorry for my behavior. I'm also talking with friends and family. I'm not wallowing away in my home alone. I'm glancing at my phone to see the news, but I'm basically offline. Then I said, hang in there, dude. You got more friends when you get back. Thank you so much for understanding. I'm super sorry and embarrassed. I'll see you next week. You gotta fill me in on all the drama details. But he's not going anywhere. This is the 22nd, right? This is the 22nd. This is the 22nd. This is the 21st. The fight happens at the end of the 21st, okay? It's the next day. He goes, hey guys, I'm gonna go get my BPD tested. Literally straight away. Literally. He just immediately goes to get a fucking BPD test. Yeah, cool, sick, awesome. Yeah, he really tried on this one. Now he sends me the hospital screenshot. This is the one that everyone's seeing. That one is censored. So this was my day. I'm not officially diagnosed yet, but I'm 99% sure I have BPD. That explains my impulsive outbursts. I just handled it so well for so long that I thought it was normal. Normal to need to spend 3 hours a day offline to cool off. I got meds now. Thank you. So this is 2 days after the meltdown, by the way. Medicated. He's better now. And then he takes the I just handled it so well for so long message and goes, that part was debatable, but yeah. Hey dude, good shit. Sorry, I had my hands tied all night. Good on you for getting everything in order and bettering yourself, or so he thought. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm hyped to get on these mood stabilizers. Maybe I won't be as good at doing Mayo Monkey moments anymore then. There's so much stuff I want to tell you. Mostly positive. And I probably won't be on for a week or two. But I want to have a fun Discord chat about gender, if you're open for that. I'll stay private and I won't bother you with it, but we'll have this theoretical call in a week or two. Also, I'm still he, him, Josh, and I like pussy and women! Dicks on girls are okay too, by the way. I'm not responding to any of these messages. Dude, he's still he, him, Josh from the hood, dude. Pussy and women. But I'll explain later in depth if you want. I'll stop messaging you now until next week. Actually, I'll say this one thing, because it's helpful for you in drama stuff. But gender euphoria is like a hard drug. And I understand why trans people go so crazy on it. It's a good thing, but it's too good. No excuse for Keffels or Chris Tyson. Jen told me some private stuff about her at VidCon. I don't know the updates. What the fuck does that mean, dude? What the fuck does that mean? Bro, what the fuck does that mean? Why is your #1 example Keffels and Chris? What the fuck is that, bro? He got pink pilled. He literally got stealth. Like, what the fuck, dude? And it's not a fetish. If you want an idea, this freak is what I identify with the most. We don't need a big trans convo. Just you understanding. I sent wrong order because of internet. Okay. Sick. But yeah, bye for real this time. Have an amazing drama-filled week, dude. Tons of tea. Okay, Last thing I promise. I'm making super secret vlogs for my therapy as bi-gender. Can I add you to the email list of friends who could see them if you'd like? Not that it's cool too. If not, that's cool too. No pressure. I'm recording the videos if they're public, even though there aren't. I'd be down to call whenever you feel like you're ready to hop into it. I'll check them out. What's your email? By the way, I have a support group of friends that are non-binary. Canada is awesome. I'll show you a pic of us. I'm a bit loopy and mentally unstable, but I'm better today. There's legit anger no anger moments though. Super happy. Anyways, I have a support system and I'm doing well, and I'm only sharing because you were the victim of my outburst. You're a good friend, but I don't want this to touch the commentary community, no offense. I love you, man. You're a good friend. Even though you're not perfect, you try, and I appreciate you. W. DeOrio. Hey, Nick, can you give me your email real quick so I don't have to check Twitter anymore? Dude, he never left. He just keeps DMing me. He just keeps sending shit to me. Actually, I changed my mind. My sister told me I should keep the list super tight right now. Good choice. Sorry, bro. Have a good week, man. Don't worry too much about me. Do your thing. It's deleted or I can't access it. That's a tweet. If it's the tipster video, I retweeted it. Also, I hate to ask this. You guys probably forgot this was coming. You probably forgot this was coming. There's been a lot of things happening here. You probably forgot. You probably forgot this was coming. I hate to ask this, but I'm in a financial rut, and I'm really worried about missing mortgage payments due to me taking a break. By the way, the break is because he's got his new BPD diagnosis, chat. And he's exploring his bi-gender thing that he's announced publicly on Twitter today. That's why he needed me to pay his mortgage. You should make Twitter verses. Sorry to e-beg. I just needed to focus on my mental health now. And I can't tackle my finances at the moment. Also, push this, please. I'd like to borrow 2,000 Canadian dollars. It's like in US, it's less than US money. I know it's a lot, but I'll pay you back. It's less in US money. Josh, respectfully, I'm not lending you any money, but I wish you good luck and stability with getting the rent due. Okay, thank you. I respect your decision. I'm not upset at you. It's just not well. I'm just not well at the moment. Dude, I'm not well at the moment. I'm not well at the moment. He's literally blaming it on that. Dude, he was going to Connor and telling him that he can literally use his BPD diagnosis to explain his previous outbursts. This guy is a manipulative fucking liar. And he's selling you a bunch of bullshit. And he's going to keep doing it. So, yeah, everything's out there. Thanks for telling me about the tipster tweet. I respect you for saying no and not crossing that personal boundary with me. And he starts showing me his fucking messages. I saw this in my messages saying I have less than $100 to survive. I was getting these texts and I got scared, but I just checked my business account and I got paid $3,000, so I'm good. And then he sent me like his credit card debt screenshot and like how much he has in the bank. Sends like full fucking bank shit. I think like part of his policy number was in there that I censored out, so at least I got that. Sorry for worrying you. I'm good now. Also, I'm extending my break to August 1st. And keep putting good retweets in here so I don't have to check Twitter or optics checks. Keep up the great work. Own the Spurgs. Not gonna lie, the hardest part is staying off Twitter. Jalen mode. Okay, random, but these meds cured my hatred for Tommy C! I forgive him completely. I see that Tommy C versus Keem is progressing. Are my tweets from yesterday optically sound? Discord call when you can. You can no longer send messages to this person. Can I just ask, now that everything's out there, what the fuck did I do wrong? I think I just gave him good advice. How am I supposed to navigate this better? I was nice to him. As soon as I had time, I was nice to him the entire way through. I was pretty stern about how I wasn't going to make a fucking ISIS beheading video apology. But I had to be. But I was nice to him the entire fucking time. What the fuck did I do wrong in that conversation? This guy sold me some bullshit, bogus story about getting BPD and getting medicated and fixing himself. And he got on a live stream with me, and he couldn't even tell me what he was doing when he was off the computer. He didn't even lie and say he was playing Sonic the Hedgehog. He legitimately could not tell me what he was doing the entire time he was off on the internet. What the fuck was he doing to better himself? Lie about having BPD? Admit to lying about having fucking BPD? Is that what he was doing to better himself that whole time? Why the fuck? Dude, I accepted this fucking apology exclusively because I thought this guy was on new medications and some crazy shit was going down, and he's entering mood stabilizers and smooth sailing from here. I didn't sign up for no bullshit fake diagnosis shit. Fuck off. And that shit's weird as fuck, too. That fucking Chris Tyson shit was weird. I don't know. Why the fuck would you bring up Chris Tyson? It's just, yeah, that's the fucking tea. That's the iceberg. It's the whole iceberg. This is the fucking crazy person that we've had around for 2 months trying to figure out what the fuck we were going to do with it. And then he went nuclear. And just blew himself up. Are my tweets optically sound? Well, he's not an optics man himself. Some of this shit is just so fucking absurd. This is 39 screenshots. I might send 10 messages in this. Maybe 15 maximum. I don't understand. I do not get it. And he says, like, this is how I thought about you for a fucking year. A fucking year? A fucking year, bro? You could tell me this is mental illness or something, but a fucking year, bro? That doesn't come out of nowhere, bro. That don't come out of nowhere. Maybe he's mentally ill, sure. Sure. Maybe he's fucking crazy. But he thinks this shit. He fucking thinks this shit. And nobody's gonna argue with me about that. It's just nuclear. He goes public, chat. Leaking my DMs, and then he admitted to me privately that he agrees with my position. Why the fuck would you leak that shit when you know you agree with me, bro? What's wrong with you? What's going on in your head? Put the fucking phone down, make Twitterverses, and shut the fuck up, bro. It's that simple. Fuck me, bro. There is no way this guy just keeps fucking winning. Did you have this on your bingo card? He's so much more manly than me that he's been begging for my attention for days, liking my tweets, emailing me, trying to have a chat with me, kneeling before me when I gave him honest advice. Get off your knees, Bowblax. You're not my type. I'm not gonna let you come crawling back and suck me off. Holy fuck. This is the funniest truce ever. This is so unbelievably fucking funny. Dude, that was another one, bro. I'm non-binary, bro. Have you seen my luscious locks? Oh, God. What does that even mean? Chat, one in the chat if that was a friendship-ending argument without a real fucking good excuse. Just curious where you guys stand on it. You know, now that it's all out there in the open. One in the chat if you think that's a friendship-ending argument on a fucking Tuesday without a real fucking good excuse. Yeah. You can't even really call it an argument. He yelled at me. Carl Gordon, $5. Is he really going to go off on stupid shit when he backed out of the Augie stream? Jack Dittman, $5 Australian. The way he's going on about it, it's been building for a year. He just needed a way to make it hurt you more. Yeah, I know. That's why he pulled the fucking gender shit to try to get the fucking people going after me in that side of the internet. Oh, Nick's a fucking transphobe. Yeah, okay, dude. Sick. Cool. This is just crazy. So yeah, it started around the 15th is when I thought he started getting weird. That's very consistent with what I was telling you. He refers to it as pulling a king of nothing, which I thought was funny because that's kind of a flex. Like, it's not like Bowblax did bad research. It's that's got a pretty hefty implication to it there. I won't trauma dump, I promise, is a sure sign something's coming. It's so weird that like just this destiny thing has stuck to him for so long. It really, like, it was the worst day of his life. I'm non-binary was the big reveal here. This is just a crazy line of text. I'm non-binary. It's why I had long hair. Oh. Yeah, no, that makes perfect. No, I get it. I get that. Okay. Nice. This is the funniest message he sent. I'm not retarded. I know psychologic. I studied it. I know trans people are mentally ill. This is one of the craziest fucking quotes ever. Dude, I'm not retarded, bro. So he says that he doesn't like having gender dysphoria. It's not a fun condition to have. This is the 21st. This is occurring on the 21st. And then you go over here, right? And he starts talking about, like, gender euphoria is like a hard drug. 2 days later, it goes from I hate this, it's like horrible, I don't want this, to like gender euphoria is a hard drug. And I understand why trans people go crazy on it. It's a good thing, but it's too good. No excuse for Keffels, the pink pilling minors and like, sorry, supporting pink pilling minors and fucking scamming people. And Chris Tyson, weird predatory allegations. What the fuck does that mean? Like, what the fuck is he? Yeah, it sounds like some AGP shit, but it can't be. He said it's not a fetish. Holy mother of God, bro. And then this part, every fucking drama has to have some retarded angle to it. And this one is like, it's fucking Among Us. You can't even play Among Us with me on Discord. In hindsight, I should have just blocked him. It would have saved everybody a lot of time when he wrote, it's fucking Among Us. You won't even play one game of Among Us. Holy shit, dude. So this is what I put in the video. So you guys saw that second at the end of the video, right? Where it was like, this is that whole section. People were like, wow, those are all the messages, right? I go, yeah, those are all of them. Those 3 screenshots must be all of the messages. That was not the thing either. There's the consent to release it, if you're wondering. This is release consent, I guess. This was a real reaction. I was in the middle of putting together my fucking refrigerator when all this happened. It's just so fucking crazy. And then he just realized, like, at some point, something snaps in his head, and he's just like, just say sorry, and I won't even think about it. Like, I'll just forgive you. It was the only way I thought I could get this info out. By what? Threatening me? By telling me to, like, fucking film an ISIS beheading video while I'm, like, tied to a chair? What is wrong with you? You're always doing random shit when stuff like this happens? Dude, can I say something? I'm not the guy that you call at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're having bad thoughts. Okay? I'm not good at shit like that. There are a lot of things I'm good at. I am not an emotional support animal. Okay? I'm not good at this. I've never been, my whole life, I've never been good at it. Okay? I apologize if I can't support somebody like that, but fuck me, dude. Like, there had to be somebody better to write during that point. There had to be somebody who's like, but again, like, he didn't want me to console him. He wanted to yell at me. This wasn't like, oh, I'm feeling sad. This was like, oh, I'm telling you everything I've ever thought about you for a real long time. And he's just firing off shot after shot after shot at me. Half the shit's not even fucking spelled right. Okay? This wasn't like a, hey, I need your help, Nick moment. This was very much like a fucking, this was an attack, right? He refers to me as a victim later. I wouldn't go to say I'm a victim of anything except laughing at fucking schizophrenics. But like, there's not really much anyone can do here. Dude, I'm so fucking sorry and embarrassed. He's sorry, dude. He's embarrassed. Would hate to see the next message is that. Oh my God. Are we satisfied now? Did we get it all out? Do you guys get what happened? He's sorry, guys. All's forgiven. Fuck off. Any questions, chat? Feel free to at me. I'll do one round of Q&A before I dip because this is a short stream. Bro, pick the worst dialogue choice every time. I'm edging and stuck, Nick. You should have blocked him, brother. Probably. Going to the casino after this. Yeah, I'll put it all on black. Holy shit. Will you block him to earn Swift? He has me blocked. I can't even see his messages. How will this impact Tipster's legacy? He's up winning like crazy. It's nuts. Where's the money, DeOrio? I'm not giving shit to anybody. Fuck that. Have you touched grass after reading this all again? I'm gonna go in my backyard and massage a leaf or something after this. Oh God, has he always been this clingy and needy? No, and what I've been saying this whole drama and what people have been arguing me about is they're like, no, Nick, he's always been like this. Look at the Boo Boss stream. And to that I say, no, he wasn't. He was not like this. Something different happened. And I don't know what it was. I don't know what's going on. I believe BPD because it was the easiest answer aside like a drug problem. But he was not like this. That's not true. Did you know sacrificing Bowblax would revive Augie and redeem Tipster? I did not. No, this is way worse. Yeah. Jesus. Do you think he called you a victim because he thought he managed to somehow dominate you? I have no idea. Do you think he might have a stroke or a head injury? Maybe he stroked out. Yeah, that could be it. Was the catalyst to all this going public really the non-binary tweet and Tom replying? Yeah, and he really wants you to think it's me being mad about King of Nothing, and it just fucking wasn't. He fucking lied to you. Just like he lied to you just now about the non-binary thing and not wanting to come out. Truth is, he really did. He really did want to come out and talk about it. You know what he really wanted to come out about? He was going to Connor saying shit like, should I do a live stream to announce that I'm BPD? He was thinking all the ways he could come forward to tell everybody about his brand new diagnosis. No, he fucking wanted that. He wanted that so bad, bro. He wanted to be a victim. It's the truth. You and Augie wrangled him too much when you both weren't there. He spiraled. Yeah. It could be a new mood stabilizer. Well, he wasn't on the mood stabilizer when he started freaking out. And he said even crazier shit after he was on it. And he never got better. He's exactly the same. He's nuts. At what point does it just stop being mental illness and just be Bowblax is a bad person? I think that's what we're dealing with here. If you're fucking drunk and you rape somebody, oh, he's not in control of his own actions or something like that. No, they just call him a fucking rapist. If you have a mental health episode at the expense of your friends and burn all the bridges, I'm not going to go, oh, that's BPD's fault, motherfucker. That's your fault. You know what the factor that decides that is? That he's not doing shit to make anything better. He's done nothing to fix his current situation. He's hoping we thought that, so we let him get away with it. So that's the line. If you want to say, oh, he's fucking crazy, oh, he's this, he's that. It's been 2 months, dude. He's not a day better. And he couldn't even list the things he was doing in his spare time to change it up a little bit while he was on break. Give me a break, dude. That's the reality of the situation. Accountability is a foreign concept. No, he's just trying to stack cards. So he could just like, oh, no, it's that. Oh, no, it's that. Oh, no, it's that. Oh, no, it's you. It's you. He was like this internally. Remember the whole mask thing? This is what the mask was covering. Jesus. Do you think this is self-sabotage? Him provoking the giant leak? Maybe he just wanted it all out there. I don't know. If it was self-sabotage, he would have stayed on the after hours stream. Oh, I definitely met someone like this who tried apologizing to me after they threatened me and said how no one would love me. And then, yeah, it's fucking... Maybe it is BPD. Autism, bipolar, psychosis can look a lot like BPD. Well, to my knowledge, he's not bipolar. He's been very clear about that, so. I get over-explaining. I do this too. This is why you just don't say everything, though. Yeah. Does the "we're just online coworkers" comment have any validity, or do he was trying to use... So I think when we argued one time, I said, like, I view my YouTube friends as, like, I view, like, some of you guys as, like, coworkers. I don't know where the coworker thing came from explicitly, but it's definitely, like, an old message that we had an argument with, like, 3 years ago, if I had to guess. There's a lot of, like, parasocial shit. Nobody really knows how close everybody is behind the scenes. I could just keep scrolling up on the DMs. We don't talk a shitload on Twitter. How does someone genuinely implode like this with such a small spark to start it off? They pick a fight they're never gonna win. For no fucking reason. For no fucking reason, dude. Anywho, I think that's enough. I think that has been the Bowblax stream. I think that's it. Have you guys ever seen a Freudian slip quite like this one? I'm gonna let myself turn into a lol cow or become another commentary casualty in the list of friends lost. Holy shit, dude. That is fucking crazy.